Sno Drift always kicks off the ARA National Championship, and the thing that's unique about this snow rally is that there's no studded tires. So it's a snow and ice rally. You're running just winter tires, and there's normally not a lot of grip. So a lot of it is in how you're going to play the snowbanks, how you're going to play the weather, what kind of tires you're going to use, how you're going to write your notes. There's a lot that goes into this rally that's very unique than the rest of the ARA National Championship. So it's one of those things that a lot of people are nervous on, but I think it's one of those things that look forward to, and snow is kind of the great equalizer. So you'll see a lot of teams that, especially even two-wheel drive cars, if there's snow, and then even some of the regional guys who, this is the opportunity to kind of turn it up, because it's how you drive and it's how you play the game and how you write your notes.
I sort of have a love-hate relationship with the Sno Drift Rally. It's a very challenging rally. It keeps you on your toes and you always have to be paying attention. I really appreciate the challenge that is there. It's super nice. I think it's the toughest rally on snow anywhere possible, because it's a hit or miss. You either get ice or snow. So it's super fun when there's snow, but super hard when there's ice. So it depends what you get.
The biggest thing right now, and the biggest thing I can ask for any driver, is that taking it seriously and listening to the notes and taking it seriously on recce. So when we go through recce and we prepare for the day, you know, he's listening to the schedule, but he's also, the most important thing is when we're actually on the road making notes, that we're not, you know, it's a job, but at the same time you got to be a little bit relaxed, and when you're making those notes, you just got to be, but you have to be focused. When you're writing the notes, you got to be focused. In the transits, all right, fine, we could be kidding. But when we're writing the notes, he's taking it seriously. We're tracking our distances, double checking corners. We're going back in video as well, going through a video review all the time and tuning them up and preparing them for race day.
So this year I'll be running the open four-wheel drive Mitsubishi Mirage that Patrick Gruszka drove, my dad. I get the privilege to now take over his role and run the car with my co-driver Zach. So that'll be a blast, and just learning it, taking the ropes.
Here we are, day one, Sno Drift Rally 2022, kicking off the national season here with Patrick Gruszka and Green APU team. We're at Lewiston today for day one. We got about 40 stage miles or so. Super slippery. So we did some testing on Wednesday, some recce on Thursday. We got some good notes. We're feeling confident. Did a little bit of shakedown, still super slippery. And tonight is a lot of night stages. So we're just going to keep it clean, keep it on the road, and we'll see you at the finish.
Stage one, we killed it. We had some pretty fast times. We caught some cars. Honestly, pretty good run there. So we wrote the notes, and there was a little bit of snow. It was a little sketchy, but when we actually got out there, it was way worse. So our notes, we had some calls where we knew where there was going to be some snow, some ice patches, whatever, but totally different. So, you know, Pat's reading the road. I'm calling the notes, but, you know, it's different every single time.
We crashed on stage 2 after being rattled on stage 1. It's sort of my fault, nothing to do with the co-driver, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it's really unfortunate that it had to be that way, but that's rally, unfortunately. You know, some days you win, some days you lose, and that was just a losing day.
No major car damage, just a little rattled, and, you know, fix the car up, get ready for the second day.
Looking to push it a little bit more today. Unfortunately, we had a little off on an icy section on stage 2, but you know, car's good, driver and crew's good. We're ready to hit it today. More than double the amount of stage miles, so by no means is this event over. So we're looking at about 80 or so stage miles, and we're hoping to get in some night racing and of course the famous Bonfire Alley. So that's the treat at the end of the day. So we get there, we finish, and it's all good from there.
Today we got bumped up in the starting order. I think we're 7th from Kyle. Just looking to stay on the road, same plan as yesterday, but trying to play it to a tee this time. So hopefully it'll be a lot better this time. And Zach's doing a great job. Everyone's doing a great job. I'm sorry to everyone that it had to be that way, but today will be a new day, new plan, and we'll see you at the finish.
For greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write no story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
Last service here, Sno Drift Rally. So we have 2 more stages left to go. One is the really long one, it's about 15 miles long, and then of course the famous Bonfire Alley at the end of the day. So Pat's been nailing it today. We had a stage win, so definitely can't complain there, and we're keeping it in the middle of the road. Snowbanks are nice. We got some snow last night, a couple inches, so we're able to use that grip to our advantage in the front of the pack, as well as if we need an extra little bit of runoff room, then we're not running into some dirt. So that's a huge advantage from today compared to yesterday. So the plan is to, you know, make the right calls, make the right entries, and note all the slippy points, and we'll make it to the finish at the end of the day, and we'll call it a wrap for Sno Drift Rally.
We got 2 more stages to go, one more long one, 15 miles, and then the iconic Bonfire Alley. So super excited to get to my first run of that in my life. So last year we didn't have it. I'm excited to see it now. We've had a good run after failing massively yesterday. So I'm excited to be able to get a switch stage win. I know it's one of the last stages, but it feels good to see my name at the top, and hopefully I'll get more of those.
So throughout the day, I think we were sitting in the top 3 for most of the day. I'm not too sure specifically because Zach didn't show me the times and I wasn't allowed to. Art told me that if I look at times, that's a sin. He said it's strictly forbidden. So I would like occasionally ask Zachariah if like, can I know please? But it wasn't an option. So we were in the top 3 for the most of the time and maybe a couple top 4s maybe, I'm not sure. And then stage 12, we took the win by 40 seconds, I think. I know for a fact because Art gave him a big hug after that. He was like, good job. So proud of that, first stage win. And then Brandon had a little bit of mishap after that on the same stage, the long one, the one that we won. He had a mishap on that stage with the gearbox issue, and after that, it seemed like we won every stage. So we're excited to keep pushing in this car and learning it, and me and Zachariah are gonna keep racing it and find out how good we can do with everyone else in open four-wheel drive. And you know, this year is just testing, so we're just gonna have some fun out there, and next year we'll get at it.
I'd like to thank Pat, Art, and Green APU. So they are running the show here with the team, and they are working hard each and every day to make sure we've got a car ready to go at every event. They're prepping it every night, doing tuning, testing, all kinds of stuff. So without them, we wouldn't be running right now. So definitely special thanks to the team and the sponsors for that. I'd like to also give a shout out to the crew guys here. They are on it, I will tell you that. I'm giving them schedules, but apart from that, they've got it in their own hands. They know what they're doing, and they're getting the job done no matter what. So that's amazing, and I can't ask for much more than that. The last shout out will go out to my wife because she lets me come out here and race cars. So I gotta throw her out there for that. I appreciate that, Tiffany. You're awesome, I love you. And we'll, of course, I'll see you after the rally, and we'll go from there.
Massive thank you to the crew and everyone there, and they play a massive role in all of this. And another massive thank you to Zach for sitting in that right seat with me and trusting me with his life, and that's also a big step and a risk that he takes, so I appreciate that. And of course all the sponsors on my shirt that I got, without them none of this would be possible. So thank you to Green APU, thank you for Precision, Action, and Summit for making my workouts, making my body right, and then we got HR Filters right here. So you know, I'd like to thank my dad for also letting me take his car and trusting me with it. You know, it's his baby, and he's raced that since the beginning. So massive thank you to him for trusting me enough, and yeah, and my mom. Thank you to my mom for not flipping whenever I get into that car. So I'm sorry, Mom, but I love doing this.